Good morning, Admirals. Admiral Tom Mitchell here in the center chair once again, and this is our Let's Play of Star Trek Online. Our next mission is the Rapier. USS Rapier disappeared 6 years ago on its first mission to the Gamma Quadrant. Solve the mystery and find the ship. Admiral, we have an opportunity to solve one of the great mysteries of the past decade. 6 years ago, the USS Rapier was on its first mission, a routine trip through the wormhole to survey several planets in the Gamma Quadrant. It entered the wormhole and was never heard from again. Starfleet believes the ship had been destroyed, but 7 hours ago we picked up an emergency distress signal on a frequency that corresponds with the Rapier. We have to investigate. Your top priority is to rescue any survivors that might be on board, but the Rapier is special. She's the first of her class, and she has technology on board that is the basis of much of what Starfleet uses today. If she were to fall into enemy hands, the damage to Starfleet would be significant. If you find the Rapier, bring her home, but I'd rather have her destroyed than in Dominion hands. Okay, I get some personal sheet. Starfleet has detected an emergency signal from the USS Rapier. We have plotted a course to where the signal originated from, and it's inside the wormhole. It wouldn't be the first time a ship has gone missing inside the wormhole, sir, but we don't want to be the next ship lost. The command staff of Deep Space Nine suggested that we follow the flow of the wormhole. It will help us stay on course. Recommend we scan anomalies during our passage. One of them might have retained an echo of the Rapier's warp signature. Jump at our ship's detected. Should we go to red alert? think I missed the thing I was supposed to scan. Let's go back. Now, was I supposed to scan something back here? I think I was. There, we scanned it. Now we're gonna go up. My ship is pretty strong. I don't have to worry about any Jem'Hadar attack ships. I just walk right into a mess of them, and this ship can take them out.
Warning, ship is under attack. Core shields failing. Target change has failed. Left shield failing.
Sensors are detecting an unusual energy signature near the exit of the wormhole. It is the frequency used by Starfleet. It could be the Rapier. Oops, I think I'm going in the wrong direction. Oh, great. Oh, just great. I'm going in the wrong direction. That's typical. Okay.
Warning. Ship is under attack. Target shields have failed. Core shields failing. Target shields have failed.
Admiral, it's the Rapier, and it looks like it's been captured by the Jem'Hadar. If we're going to board the Rapier, we'll have to eliminate the Jem'Hadar ships, otherwise they'll just send over reinforcements or attack the Rapier while we're aboard.
Warning. Ship is under attack. Core shields failing. Target shields have failed.
Rapier's shields are raised and they're not responding to hails, Admiral. If we reconfigure our transporters to the shield frequency Starfleet has on record for the Rapier, we should be able to beam away an away team through the shields. The away team is ready for your transport on your command. Sir, I'm detecting various life forms, including at least 2 squads of Jem'Hadar. We will need to proceed with caution. Admiral, members of the Rapier's crew are being held in this room. Starfleet's top priority for this mission was the rescue of any survivors.
Shield losing power. Flanking damage detected. Enemy targets on sensor.
I knew Starfleet wouldn't forget about us. We've lost a lot of good people here. The rest of us broke out of the brig and tried to take back the ship, but the Jem'Hadar were just too strong. We'll take their weapons and start securing what we can, but we still need your help. The Jem'Hadar have changed all of the Rapier's command codes. We're locked out of the essential functions. The Vorta leading the assault team ran when he heard us coming. He's the only Vorta on the ship, so he's got to be the one with the command codes. We need to find him and stun him before he can use his termination implant. Then get the codes and head for the bridge. Wait, don't shoot. I don't want to die, and I failed the founders so completely they'll never make another one of me after this. Here, I'll give you the command codes. Just stop pointing weapons at me. A whip. Captain, we have the command codes. There's a turbolift down the hall that we should take to the bridge. Arun isn't going anywhere. If you want to try to get some more information out of him. I'll tell you anything, just don't hurt me. What does the minion want with the rapier? Knowledge, power, maybe a new piece of technology? Even after all this time, we have much to learn about the Federation. We must be prepared for what is to come. Tell me about the Jem'Hadar. Fierce fighters, to be sure. There are few in the galaxy that can match them. The Jem'Hadar were genetically engineered by the Founders to serve as the warriors of the Dominion. Their metabolic rates and cognitive abilities are extremely advanced, so they can advance from the hatching chambers to a full adulthood in a matter of days. They do not require sleep or nourishment, and they see relaxation as a form of weakness. In addition, they can shroud their presence from their enemies. However, the Founders in their ultimate wisdom realized that the Jem'Hadar need both control and guidance. Control comes from the Ketracel White. It is a substance that the Jem'Hadar cannot live without. Guidance comes from the Vorta, like myself. We tell the Jem'Hadar who they must kill to serve their gods. Tell me about the Vorta. We serve the Founders as administrators, scientists, and diplomats. We carry their words to the lesser races, and we are the eyes and ears throughout the Gamma Quadrant. The Founders have shaped all that we are and all that we will be. The Vorta were timid creatures living in trees when we first encountered one of their gods. The stories say that we hid the Founder from a group of solids who were pursuing him. In return for our assistance, they transformed us. And what of the Founders? The Founders are gods. We worship the gods because we must. That is how we Founders created us. You are Arun? I am the 7th Arun. I do my best to serve the Founders, but things keep going wrong. If I bring this ship and its crew back to my gods, perhaps it will redeem me in their eyes. Admiral, there are multiple Jem'Hadar on the bridge. Be ready to fight. Message incoming from the Rapier's crew, sir. I'll link it to you now. Admiral, the Jem'Hadar have taken the transporter room. We're trying to cut our way through the doors, but expect some resistance while we secure the room. We'll do our best to warn you if they're headed your way. Transport is activated. Incoming Jem'Hadar approximately in 10 seconds.
Shield losing power.
Admiral, we have entered the command codes and unlocked the Rapier systems, and just in time too. More Jem'Hadar ships are entering the wormhole. Great work, Admiral. Internal sensors are no longer detecting Jem'Hadar. I think they've transported off the Rapier. The ship is ours again. You should return to your ship too. Our weapon systems are offline, but the impulse engines are active. Keep us safe and we'll follow you back to DS9. The Jem'Hadar are blockading the path back through the wormhole. If we're going to get the Rapier home safely, we've got to clear the way. And remember, Admiral, this time we're traveling against the flow of the wormhole. Keep that in mind if you're having trouble navigating.
Target shield has failed. Warning, ship is under attack. Four shields failing.
Well, now we just have to wait for the Rapier to come up and follow us. Or do I have to go back and get him? Let's go back and get him. We'll just wait here for him. Here she comes. She's coming right up behind us. We're nearly there, Captain. Admiral, are you ready to leave the wormhole? Don't call me Captain. I'm an Admiral. Admiral, the last few Jem'Hadar ships followed us through. If we engage them in the wormhole, the Rapier should be able to make it to DS9.
Warning, ship is under attack. Target's shields have failed. Four shields failing. Target's shields have failed.
The Rapier is clear to dock and there are no more Jem'Hadar ships on sensors. The crew of the Rapier asked me to thank you, sir. Your quick actions helped save their ship and their lives. Hail Starfleet. Well done, Admiral. Now we can put to rest the mystery of the USS Rapier. We set up a temporary infirmary in one of the cargo bays to handle all the survivors' physical injuries, and a team of counselors is on its way to help them deal with the emotional trauma of their time in the wormhole. We will help their families too. The Rapier was declared lost 6 years ago, so it's going to be a big adjustment for everyone now that they're back. Fortunately, Starfleet has some experience with situations like this, most notably when the USS Voyager returned from the Delta Quadrant. In fact, some of the crew of the Voyager have agreed to help the survivors of the Rapier. Samantha Wildman is already on her way to DS9. We'll do all we can to assist the Rapier's crew restart their lives. They have you to thank for their second chance. Okay, that was a pretty good mission. Get some skill points here. Starship armor reinforcements. Let's take that. Yes. We need starship armor reinforcements. Okay. Admirals. Report back here 0600 tomorrow morning, and we will continue. So I'll just say have a good night, Admirals.